Hello dear students. Today we are going to discuss our next grammar topic, that is clauses. Let's start it. So first of all, what is clauses? It is a group of relative words. It has subject verb combination and it has a complete meaning by itself. You can consider a simple sentence as clause. For example, he plays cricket regularly. Now, is this a clause? For this, we will judge that whether it is satisfying all the three conditions that we discussed earlier. Is this a group of words? Yes, it is. Here, he is the subject and plays verb. So, here we are having subject verb combination. And the whole sentence, he plays cricket regularly, has a complete meaning by itself. So, we can say it is a clause. Now, clauses are divided into two parts according to its uses. It may be independent clause or dependent clause. And independent clause is actually a complete sentence by itself. It doesn't need any other clause for its existence. For example, you may sit. Here, you is the subject and sit is a verb. So, this sentence has the complete meaning by itself. So, it is an independent clause. Now, what is a dependent clause? It has subject verb combination, but it doesn't have complete thought by itself. It is dependent on independent clause for the complete meaning. For example, wherever you like. In this sentence, you is the subject and like is the verb. The whole sentence is having its meaning, but not the complete one. Now, let's add a main clause in this clause. Now, the sentence is, you may sit wherever you like, and in this way, we are getting the complete thought of the sentence. Here we are having one independent clause and a one dependent clause. Now, dependent clause is divided into mainly three parts: noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. Let's discuss about each of them. So what is a noun clause? Noun clause is a group of words which is having its subject and verb and it acts as a noun in the sentence. For example, I fear that I will fail. Here, that I will fail is a noun clause as it has subject and the verb, and the whole clause is acting as the object of the verb. So it is a noun clause. Let's have the another example. That you have come pleases me. Here, that you have is a noun clause. It's acting as the subject of the verb. So basically this clause works as a noun. Now let's look into another kind of clause, adjective clause. Adjective clause is a group of words that's having its subject and verb and it acts as an adjective in the sentence. Now, what does adjective do? It describes noun and so does the adjective clause. For example, the umbrella which has a broken handle is mine. Here, which has a broken handle is an adjective clause as it have the subject and the verb of its own and it describes the noun umbrella. Now let's discuss another example. He met a girl whose eyes are blue. Here, whose eyes are blue is an adjective clause which has the subject and the verb of its own and it describes the noun girl. So basically it is an adjective clause. Now look into another kind of clause. It is an adverb clause. Adverb clause is a group of words which is having subject and verb of its own and it acts as an adverb in the sentence. Now what does adverb do? It modifies verb, adjective or another adverbs and so does adverb clause. Now look the example. They rested when the evening came. When the evening came is the adverb clause here, that is having the subject and verb of its own, and it's describing the verb rested, and so it is an adverb clause. Now let's look into another example. I will give you a map so that you can find a way. So that you can find a way is an adverb clause here, as it's having the subject and verb of its own, and it is describing act of giving, which is a verb. So basically this clause works as an adverb. Now at last, I hope all the things are clear to you. Thank you and goodbye.